Algoma Strongfield, sorry, traffic.
Good morning. We're down at Black River, ETA for Salt Dog, 1 hour, 40 minutes over.
Good morning, everybody. I'm a little bit late. I did a ship this morning and then I let Rodney take a half hour of his show is still going.
Good morning,
So
everybody, I'm a little bit late.
it's just is what it is, you know. W Drones, how you doing? AZ, thanks for the call this morning. Yeah, I'm doing fine. It just I did a ship, got back, would have been in time to get it started, but I started up the pre-show and nobody showed, so I took the moment to go and feed Mia, get her pills, and so here we are. Hey, Trevor. I hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday morning. It was a little chilly last night, but it's supposed to warm up today. Not as warm as it was yesterday. We almost got to 77 yesterday. But yeah, warming up. I'm just going to give Mia her pills now. I made her a little sandwich. Here you go. That's a good girl. Take your pills. Yeah, I didn't stay for the other two. The other two were still going by. The Strongfield just went through, and I think there's another one right behind it. But I'd have been down there for a while. What I got was the federal ship going downbound. So, see if anybody joins me or not. Let me get the chat up, the link up. Invite. Copy. Okay. Paste. Enter. And pin. Okay, there's the link to come in and join. Anybody would like to, love to have you. Yeah, the Algoma went down through. Let me see. Go over here. Here. Marine traffic. And we can see exactly what's going on down there. Okay, so I'm going to screen share this so everybody can see what I'm looking at. There it is. There's the one I did. Oh no, that's the Buffalo. No, they're right there. Federal D. That's the one that just went through, was the Algoma Strongfield. And the American Spirit is up here in the lake, probably, let's see how far that's up by North Lakeport. So that's about about an hour to the bridge. Other than that, upbound, there's the Algoma Compass, American Century, and this Canadian steamship line Laurentian. Up here, we got the Clyde S. Van Ankerwerk. Manitoulin went through earlier, and way over here in just coming out of Goderich is the Algoma Conveyor. Not a lot going on today, but a few things. So what's everybody up to today? USA Drone Flyer. Hey, how you doing, Joe?
Well, we're back in the harbor.
Oh, Joe, you're editing all your football photos and videos from yesterday. Little Lamalora. The person who has her Sims live in houses without bedrooms. Yeah, I haven't seen Laura here today yet. Oh, there she is up the top. Yeah, I know. Justin was on live. He had his live stream, he and Dominic. But Dominic was on this morning right away. Of course, it isn't morning there, it's afternoon. Dominic was on over on Rodney Bell's channel. Oh, a 19-acre flight. W Drones, Daryl is doing. He's got a 100-foot waiver. Okay. Stay safe, my friend. Stay safe. So I'll give you guys a little preview of what I shot today, this morning. This is raw video, raw pictures. No music or anything with it. The Federal D. Of course, the sun is behind it. And you can see that it's clear, but it's a little bit not so clear. Little bit of fog or smog in the air. Misty. Hazy, I guess you call it. Federal D, downbound. Under the Blue Water Bridges, International Blue Water Bridges. They built the first one to the north first, and then the second one they built several years later. That's why they're similar, but not quite the same. Self-loading, but self-unloading and loading, bulk carrier, it's international. Federal steamship lines, federal transportation. And I think this ship is registered in, let's see if we can read it. Majarno. So that's what I did this morning. Laura. There was not a lot of people down by the water when I was down there, a few people, and it started to get more people walking or whatever as I was leaving. But not as many people down there as I thought there would be, but give it about, I'd say, a couple of hours and they'll start filling up. A lot of people come up out of the city, out of Detroit, come up I-94 and come up here to the river. Yeah, Laura, I saw you were on this morning. What, 3 o'clock or something, or 3 o'clock our time, or 5 o'clock our time? Yeah, Justin was on almost 6 hours last night. I'm sure he's a whipped little puppy today. I was watching America Got Talent, the top winners. It's like a back to back. The most iconic America's Got Talent ventriloquists, and it was a lot of younger people, and it was really kind of cool. It was cool to watch. They were from all over the world, Venice, England, but the majority of them were young children that were doing ventriloquism, and they were doing a really good job. Yeah, the ship was a good ship, no doubt about it. Well, I can share it, just a little bit of it with you. I think I've got it on here still. Let's see. Screen share. Share screen.
How has your love life been since last year? Well, not very good. All right, well, how about you wow all the ladies tonight with a killer song? All right, let's do it. Hit the music.
Aluminum alloy swivel computer stand is a powerful
Yeah,
and
of course.
practical computer accessory that provides users with
Georgia Genius, a schoolhouse outhouse on Highland on the 19th.
Oh my God, so good.
Look in the city, they call it not foolish. Quiet, not foolish. Call it not foolish city limits. They call it not foolish city limits. Oh yeah. Sing it, Darcy. Oh, it's a good job in the city. Working for the man every night and day. And
That was fantastic.
So that was that. I found that very interesting today. Something to fill the time with. Yeah, it's I'm sure people got things to do and they're out and about. We only got 9 people watching. Birdman. Yes, they got a version of that. Yes, Joe, she is good. And let me see if I can put the link to that. Because it goes for an hour and a half and it's got several of them in there. Okay. If anybody's interested in watching, let me put this over here. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to post it in the link in the chat. And I would recommend anybody go and watch that. I didn't get through it very far. And it's pretty spectacular. It is 1 hour, 26 minutes long, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 20 different segments. And it's the most iconic ventriloquists on America's Got Talent. In fact, there's the one guy on there that won America's Got Talent 10 years ago. He's being paid $100 million to be in Vegas. He's got a contract for 5 years. So these guys are serious ventriloquists, and I don't know about you guys, but I thought it was something to watch. Yep, Rodney's got a full house, Lynn. Yeah, Dominic was over there. I don't know if he is now or not. But he was earlier when I first went over and checked and see if he was live or not. That was about a half hour or so ago. Of course, right now over there, this is his late night, I think. Yeah, that's right, Laura. I think he went to sleep. If anybody has trouble with that link I put in there, let me know, but I don't think so. I think you should be able to just click on that and go watch And it's an hour and a half of fantastic. Dominic fell asleep, Andrew says. Oh yeah, it's nearly midnight over there. Yeah, David, Dominic is a trooper. He goes from live stream to live stream to live stream to live stream. He's on the go all the time. Oh, okay. It was your co-host this morning. Yeah, I thought I saw him there, and I saw him on with Justin last night. And then he was on before that, he was on my evening show. So he had a full day. Okay, Birdman has got to go and watch his soccer, or as he calls it, football. Hey, Marshall, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, one of the things I got to do today is I got to go out and get some more peanuts. Getting down on my peanut, right, Mia? Yeah. And so she's in there reminding me. Aren't you? Yeah. You're my girl. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah, I'm worried about Mia, but that's another issue. Well, Trevor, what I do is I throw peanuts out to the squirrels. I've got big squirrels out here. And so I have to go buy peanuts in the shell, unsalted. And I get them in like 30 or 40 pound bags. I get 2 bags at a time. It costs me about $100. I'm sure Justin is zonked right out. And JD says, why is everybody asking for Justin? He's not waiting to hear Justin's BS. Oh, yeah, okay, yep. So so what you're saying is Paul is on his way for his honeymoon retreat. Good girl. Hey, Dan, how's it going?
The station calling Sarnia traffic.
Are they still live over there on? Oh, hell yeah, he's still going.
Roger, American Century reporting outbound at the Salt Dock. Currently 4 reported downbound, 2 downbound for the Salt Dock, Federal D, followed by the Oklahoma Strongfeld. And the next downbound is the American Spirit 106 for 7 and 8, followed by the Clyde Esmond Export at 1026. And the next downbound will be the Algoma Conveyor 1240 for 11 and 12. And currently.
I see Billy Kyle did a
That's also requesting a wide
review
berth.
of the Skydio X10. First look.
Roger, good morning.
I know, honey. Oh yeah, he's closing her down now. Yeah, he just signed up. Yep, yep, yep. I know, I know. Good girl. You're a good girl, yet you are. When I fly, I put a hat on. Always makes my hair crinkly afterwards. The Well, we bounced up to 13 people watching us. As everybody knows, Justin is probably out for the count. He was on for like 9 hours last night or something in that neighborhood. And Paul Hodges is heading for the honeymoon suite with his honey. Dominic, who knows where Dominic is? He goes from channel to channel. So it's just me. And you. Mark White.
Roger, Algortier reporting outbound of the salt dump. Did you copy all the downbound traffic and the check down? Good morning.
The Well, I just went and checked and see if anybody was on or anything was going on.
Here, the Algoma Compass outbound for Stag Island at 1039, followed by the American Century at 1124, and the Algoterra at 1129, and also one outbound for the Salt Dock check down request at Imperial Sun, also with a wide berth and shallower.
Well, I think I'll just share with you guys a little bit more of the link that I posted. Let me know what you guys think, or if you get tired of it, let me know. I've got the chat up over here.
But also, I would really like to keep ventriloquism alive because it's not common, you know? So,
Well, listen, Darcy, best of luck. I really hope you both do well.
thank you so much.
Good luck.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hit it.
Wait, you're gonna sing? Oh boy. Wow. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Wow. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Oh my gosh. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. So hush, little baby, don't you
Unique inside and out, dogs and cats respond differently to things like foods, medicines, travel, and stress. ProViable contains multiple types of beneficial bacteria to support your pet's specific digestive health.
I actually have 5 animals. Cecil, Rhett.
Hey, there he is. Hey, Trevor.
Good day, how's it going? Is that extra audio coming from you or me? That advert running in the background. Don't mind, please.
Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you okay.
Yep, we can hear you.
Right, that's good. And actually I can still hear stuff in the background. So just give me 2 ticks to try and see, because I think it will be probably my YouTube somehow. Give me 2 ticks. I can hear you fine. It's just I've actually got a delayed.
Well, are you watching the pop-out chat, or are you?
Okay, we fixed that problem. Yeah, I had a link to open, so I just killed that. So, how things going on your half of the planet?
Well, it's we're getting ready to go into fall and winter, which isn't good. It's 59 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit. And it's kind of sunny, but a little bit not hazy, I guess is what you call it, hazy down by the water.
Yeah, going at the moment we're starting to get away from the cold days. We've had a run of really nice temperatures here, to the point where I'm starting to get to like these 21 to 25 degrees centigrade days. So we've actually got, which is around about the 60 odd mark in your temperature. So very, very nice. Able to get out and do stuff without the rain. I'm just hoping that it's not the sign that we're actually going to go ahead and have a very
Trevor,
hot summer.
Trevor, you might let everybody know where you are in the world.
Okay, I'm in South Australia. If you were to look at Australia on the map, where Adelaide is, if you look straight across to the west, go over what they call the York Peninsula, which is a small thing that looks a bit like.
Okay, so you're in Adelaide, I think you said, Australia?
No, I'm in Port Lincoln, South Australia.
Port
if you
Lincoln.
look, if you look to the west of Adelaide, you'll actually see me the little dot on the bottom of the second lump, as to put it.
Okay.
And we're a big fishing town. We've got the biggest fishing fleet in the southern hemisphere.
A lot of commercial fishing going on.
Oh yeah, tuna is one of the biggest. Let's just say, I think a very large portion of the planet's tuna comes from Port Lincoln in one way or another.
Now, Trevor, what do you do for excitement?
I actually get out flying drones, and I'm actually also a volunteer with the emergency services.
What do you fly?
The Mavic 3, and I'm currently, because I'm with the emergency services, we've gone and got accreditation, and I'm actually flying the Enterprise, the Mavic 2 Enterprise.
Mavic 2 Enterprise, yep.
So
because of the thermal imaging, right?
Yep. There's a fantastic little drone. If there's anything apart from the thermal imaging that I do like, is the actual speaker function on it. Like, it's amazing what tricks you can get up to with that. I've only used that in the actual speaker function so far in actual training, but it's just amazing if you want to speak over a large area, or you finally find the person, you can actually tell them to stay put and stop walking and getting further lost.
Yeah, because you got the speaker, the attachment on top. Yep.
Yeah, so we can tell them to stay put and wait there, and we'll come to them, rather than us trying to chase them down because they're still walking, thinking they're going in the right direction. But after 35 years, we've finally got drones over here. I've been with the service 35 years, and I remember going out and doing these searches of a night time, and you go ahead and search through paddocks and stuff like that in the absolute darkness, and you can't see anything. With the drone, you can just put the drone up.
Oh yeah, for search and rescue. I used to have thermal imaging drones, and I started my first thermal imaging camera was on an old Inspire 1. That was back years and years ago, and I used to get calls from all over Southeast Michigan, come and look for this or come and look for that or whatever. And then I got the Enterprise, with the thermal imaging, and then I got the what's that French one?
Paradinafi, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's either the French one or the Italian one. No,
the Anafi thermal I got.
Yeah,
that was good. What I didn't like about all the different manufacturers' drones is that the Inspire 1, they used to hang a great big underneath it was the thermal imaging camera, but it didn't allow you to take regular photos at the same time or dual. And so then when I got the DJI thermal in the Enterprise version, that has the mount on with you can talk the speakers and everything, it would when you recorded, you'd switch back and forth, and it would record switching back and forth. The Anafi, though, would record thermal and regular at the same time and give you two files back. And if
It's
you
something
wanted
that-
to view it, you had to just switch the camera back and forth. But
Yeah, the DJ, I've got that ability, like the dual camera recording, because when I get back, I've always got to go ahead and go through, get the visual images and get the thermal images and try and work out what I'm going to do, put them in different places. So, the advanced has gone one step further. They can actually display up on the Pilot app both the thermal and the raw, the normal visual image. They can display them side by side. So
okay,
you can actually see both as you're flying around. And I'm told with the Mavic 3 Enterprise Thermal, that is actually they've done a fantastic job with the camera on that. You've now got 56 times zoom, so you think you see something, you can actually zoom in and
yeah,
see if what you're
Yep.
seeing is correct. But yeah, they're a fantastic drone. I'm interested to see what the Skydio product brings out. I haven't, to be honest with you, haven't been impressed by Skydio up to date.
no, I haven't either.
They had a single drone which the battery was on the underneath of the drone, which in a sense, hold on, you don't want to hear that. Sorry about that. I presume you just heard Rescue 5.2.
Yep.
And I've lost you now. Okay, how's that?
Yep, that's fine. Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just gonna see if I can get rid of this aircraft. Right. Now we had a little bit of a problem there. The back channel for the rescue helicopter just came through. And where they're operating, it's far enough away for me to actually go ahead and actually say it's nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
So yes, the advanced functions have actually gone a long way. They've gone ahead and made it that you've got the side-by-side image, you've got the visual and the thermal actually able to be overlaid with each other. That's another good mode. They've done some fantastic things, but Skydio, they've gone ahead and they had that battery that's held by a magnet. Now, the history tells me that magnet on magnet, sooner or later, is going to die. And then once the magnet dies in the drone, the battery's not going to be held in, or it's a point of failure. If you hit a bit of turbulence up there, say the battery's going to just drop to the ground, and obviously the drone will come flying afterwards. And it wouldn't have taken much for them to actually put the battery on the top side, like they did with the did with the Air 2, have the battery go in through the top. So normal gravity would actually hold it, will stop it from actually dropping out of the drone.
Yeah, there's nothing worse. There was several different copters that had where you snap the battery on from underneath, and they would rattle, and all of a sudden the battery drop out.
Yeah, And once the battery drops out, the drone goes flying out, dropping as well, shortly
Yep.
thereafter.
Drop right out of the
So
sky. Yep.
it's a design error that you'd have thought that somebody like Skydio would have actually said, right, let's go ahead and fix that before it becomes a problem.
Marshall, the
Um,
sound you heard before was the helicopter down there in Australia. He's got
So-
it on a scanner.
Yeah, it comes in on the back feed line that I've actually got into this place. I'm sorry. But yeah, and then over and above that, this is their first thermal drone. But the previous Skydio product, if you went ahead and tried to fly it after dark, it wouldn't lift off because the optical pointers wouldn't work. You couldn't turn that off.
Oh,
And last but not least, and one that our government doesn't like, is they've made it that everything automated. There's more automation than what there is hands-on control.
well, they made it smarter.
Yeah, it might be smarter, but if there's something goes wrong with the automation, it's going to be the person who's flying the drone that gets blamed for what the drone did, not the they're not going to go ahead and take the drone to court because it actually went and partly killed someone. It's going to be the operator that actually goes to court. So therefore, I'm one that works for the base. I like to have the remote controller sitting in my hand and only a press a button away of being able to take back control. But
Take
if everything's
manual control.
automated, yeah, apparently it's not all that easy to actually take back control of the drone itself. So anyway, it's just my feelings on the Skydio. Apparently they're not making any more consumer version drones, so that's a shame because I think if they went ahead and released a few more consumer level drones, they would actually work out some of the faults that they actually had, problems they actually had, and tackle those down to earth before they try and tackle the big consumer market.
Yeah.
But if you're actually putting out consumer related drones, you're actually going ahead and you've got a fantastic test bed out there to put it to. There's a lot more people buying those than what there is buying the grown-up drones or the professional drones.
Now, when you fly a search or rescue or whatever, now you're flying for the government, for a police agency, or who?
I'm actually flying for the state emergency service in this state. Now,
State emergency.
the state emergency service. We are a group that actually does land searches, flooding and those types of events. So therefore, we get out and do the sandbagging and stop the flooding.
Okay.
And all the big storms. You might actually
So you're actually multitasking then, not only
Yeah,
drone, you're actually physically doing things.
So when it comes to push comes to shove, you get a big storm go through. We might launch the drone just to go and have a look to see what fell over, what roofs are off, and etc. And our people go out and actually put tarps on roofs to make sure the house doesn't get any more damage, so that if the place is partly livable, it can be used until the insurance company sorts the rest out. But we do a lot of that. We do big accident rescue, so we go responding out to the big road crashes and sorting that out and putting people out of cars. So we are the utility, the Swiss Army knife when it comes to emergency services,
Okay,
where we've got the fire service that goes in fight fires. We've got the police that do the policing, and of course we've got the ambulance service that comes and picks up the person and gets to the hospital before they drop dead, and does all the fantastic stuff there. So we've got those other agencies that do one job and do it well. We do all the other stuff that doesn't quite fit into those other areas. So, yeah, land searches are primary for the drone, but yeah, so it's one of those things. We here in Australia, we've actually got a few levels of pilot accreditation. There's the RPA, which is our basic accreditation for people doing commercial stuff. That is actually used to get people in the door. Then you've got the Repel, which actually allows you to go up 2 kilograms, and which is your remote pilot license, and that is much like your Part 107, and then you actually operate under a person with an air operator certificate to actually go ahead and use big fun stuff, which the sky's the limit. You can actually get certifications. I'm certified to fly stuff up to 25 kilograms. You can get your standard certification, which I think is 7 kilos is the next class down. So you can go ahead and fly some quite large birds. We have got one thing that's different over here. Our version of the Part 107 actually has a practical test, which I think you guys actually need. You need that. So once off test, just to prove you can actually fly a drone safely. But yeah, it's quite. We've gone down a different path than what the US has, and definitely a lot different than what the UK has. The UK's got so many classes, and that's like, I don't think they actually know which way they're going over there. We've actually got a path built out that beyond visual line of sight coming very shortly. That will be voluntarily arriving fairly shortly. They've actually got drone trials at the moment for getting your deliveries of coffee and etc. And that's happening in both Canberra and in Brisbane. They've actually got trials of that going on at the moment. So you can actually go ahead and order your takeaway and stuff like that, and it will arrive by drone. So the only thing is, just don't go ordering your takeaway on a day with extremely strong winds, otherwise it won't arrive. Then I'll take guess to say that they probably will actually deliver by road.
okay, Trevor. Well, thanks for popping in, but I'm going to say adieu for now. We'll be back on again this evening. Everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. Take care. We'll see you later today.